What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be reacting to a part 2 of this Dr. Phil kid that, let's just say, has anger issues. Clench onto your seats.
My son eats and breathes video games. If there's a glitch in the game and he can't play them, then he will very quickly get irritated and at some point become violent.
He used to play violent games, but my sister does not allow that because it attributes to his attitude very much.
I have tried so many times to set limits with his video games. The last time I had to call the police, it was because he woke me up in the middle of the night wanting to play video games on my phone, and I told him no, and he became upset. He kicked my door in, and I had to leave my apartment.
Now, right before DJ's scheduled sit-down interview, his mom says he had, well, a mini incident and then refused to talk to my team.
Today when we arrived, my son DJ didn't want to get out of the van. He just shut down and stopped responding.
He wasn't really upset when we left the hotel. I could tell that he was on the verge of something.
I think it's best to just leave him alone.
So does this just happen, like, out of nowhere? Like, does he, like, I know that he loses in the game, but, like, I'm trying to figure out if it just happens, like, or it's just because of the video games and someone needs to take away that phone.
We were trying to get DJ out of the van. I was extremely cautious because I didn't know whether he was going to snap.
I absolutely think he would have had an outburst if we continued.
You don't want to talk to me?
Nope.
How come?
This thing.
What if he did it while you're playing the game?
Nah.
You ready to go? We're gonna get started.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you think you have anger issues?
Oh yeah, I know I have anger issues.
Out of all the kids who say they don't have anger issues, I'm surprised he's one of the kids that says,
Yeah, I know.
Usually I just automatically get mad. Like it just comes out of nowhere. I usually get angry at my mom the most. She thinks she knows everything. Some of the things I do to my mom, kick her, spit on her, cuss her out, headbutt her. A lot of the times I'm just trying to scare her. Whenever I hurt my mom or something, afterwards, when I calm down, I feel really bad about it. If I really tried to, I could kill somebody if I wanted.
oh my gosh, where do I even start? First off, why are you kicking, spitting on your mother, punching her, and doing all this for over a video game that you can't play? Yeah, I just throw him in the dumpster.
If I really tried to, I could kill somebody if I wanted to. One time, I was outside, a couple of kids were causing trouble and they killed a squirrel. I love animals, so I got mad and I grabbed the
If you love animals so much, then why don't you go outside and try to do something instead of playing inside on the game so much?
branch that they beat the squirrel with and chased them around the neighborhood with it. My aunt called the police and I just stood outside their house until police got there. They immediately pulled the taser out and had them pointed at me. And at that point, I had already blacked out, so I wasn't going to listen to anything anybody said. At one point, the police told me to put the branch down, and I swung at one of them and hit him in the leg with it. I didn't go to jail or juvie. I just went to a residential facility. I don't feel like the treatment facilities have really helped. Makes me feel like mom doesn't want me around.
Plan B.
Take him to jail and give him that little experience for a day.
DJ, how are you?
Interview.
Good.
How do you think things go at home and just day to day?
Not as good as they could be.
Yeah. What do you think's the major problem?
The way I react to things.
Yeah. And how would you describe that?
It depends on what I get upset about. That determines how I react.
You say that it really makes you sad that your mom is afraid of you. Should she be afraid of you?
She shouldn't have to. Like, she shouldn't have to be, but in this case, she does.
She should be afraid of you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if she's not, and she doesn't, if it's not handled the right way, then somebody could get seriously hurt.
She could get seriously hurt.
Yeah. Her or my sister or anybody else around.
Well, I've heard you say that you've hit her, kicked her, spit on her.
Yeah.
Is that right or wrong, or is that dependent on the incident?
It's not right at all. It's wrong.
It's always wrong.
Yes.
And you always know that it's wrong.
Yeah, the reason why I do it, it's hard for me to make those decisions and control myself in order to keep myself from doing it.
It's a flash. You go from okay to not okay like that.
Well, if you enjoyed that video, then make sure to like. If y'all want to do more Dr. Phil videos, please subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Like, this kid's crazy. Peace.